So we're helping Arya.
Right.
Hello, ladies. Which way are we going?
This way,
We're going to the rendezvous point.
A new gun. Money.
I wish I had a pulse that would show me stuff I could pick up. That's one thing I would really like in this.
I saw people joking, saying that they were going around Dragon Age Inquisition, hitting the... Is it I think it's L3 that you do the pulse to see things glow that you can pick up in Inquisition.
Oh, yeah.
And they were like, but does it work in...
in that one, yeah.
In the new one. He's in.
What's the fleet status?
Still landing inside the bunker.
Keep the enemy out. Lock it down. Now.
Lower blast doors. Lower the blast doors.
Don't worry, we'll save you. Right after I look at this.
Well, you gotta make sure we're going in fully prepared, right?
It's basically the same as what I'm using now, except the accuracy.
Better accuracy, lower capacity, but you could put a mod on there to up the capacity.
Yeah.
And then maybe it would be around as good as your current one.
Rounds per magazine. Alright. You guys wanna, change your weapons at all?
They're like, we just...
Your last chance to before we go on the car.
I'm not turning around.
Okay. Hello? Yeah, if you're, they're calling to talk about something serious, so...
Yeah, I would wait until, feel more capable.
Great.
Oh no.
Bombard the cannons online.
Something's jamming them. Trying to identify.
We'll flank the enemy. Get them off.
It does not exist at all while intoxicated.
Defend ground team.
I mean, that's so real.
How do I defend them?
Does this have glass you can shoot out? No, guess not.
What do you want me to do, game?
Maybe the, oh, there you go. Right there. Marsh rentals? Okay.
Oh.
Oh, okay, you're getting a little fancy with your little... Oh, that didn't help you very much, huh? Oh yeah, that's a shield generator. I think if you take it out, it'll stop them from having...
What shield generator?
I'll wait until you see it again naturally instead of having to try and point it out.
Oh my god!
He's stabbing you! Oh, it looks like somebody else took it out, so you're good.
I'm back, fuckers!
Ah, she's no nonsense.
I fucking hate your smoke bombs, bro.
There you go.
Good.
Alright.
Oh, that's the shield generator.
We'll find him.
Don't worry, once we get a cocktail.
Coming.
Gonna get some drinks.
Find that engineer.
Where could he be?
Yeah, he's doing a great job of
Where could
hiding.
this engineer be? It makes no sense.
Corporate legalese. Goodbye, sir. Your
yeah.
days of engineering are over. Got him. Oh, you see that guy bounce?
The cannon. I think you're next to the cannons.
I was like, it's a cool mission, but I was like, can you give me like a bigger beacon as to what I'm looking for in game?
Oh, yeah, this is our squad over here. Oh, you guys are in trouble.
Hit me with your best shot. Damn. Get lit up.
Yeah, seriously. That one guy just exploded.
Oh, there he goes.
Like how we get this elaborate cutscene of these men just being slaughtered.
Nice guns. That's what the ladies say to me at the gym.
Do they?
Yep.
Bunker team, retract the bridge and lower the blast door. We're coming
Yeah, it's very satisfying to own the D&D stuff.
Yeah,
we have a
it
lot
is.
down here.
We actually have, we need another shelf to put them on, really, is what we need.
We're in, lock it down.
Arya, I know this place is built like a fortress, but is it safe now that the general's clued in?
I love her. Queen?
I'm concerned too.
Sitting duck here.
I have no intention of sitting around, and you both should know I assume nothing. And on
Okay.
that front, Nyreen, you left Omega fairly angry with me. I wasn't aware you'd returned. Explain yourself.
The truth is I never left. In fact, I went to great lengths to keep from you.
I'm not easily duped. Well done. But why?
I just couldn't leave. Considering all this, I wish I had.
Well, you always said I'd be the death of you.
I mean, she could be a spy, but I don't know anything about either of you really, so
Seems like they have a history,
Yeah.
if you know what I mean.
Irene has military training. We can put her to good use.
You're so quick to trust, huh, Shepard? Nyreen never...
That's me, the
Look,
trusty guy.
I don't trust you, I don't trust her, but I also don't really know either of you because you're both
Are you
insane,
willing to
so...
defend it now?
You'll find me very willing to liberate this station.
Your combat skills seem a little rusty, but you're still a good shot. See my duty officer.
Why is she very willing to liberate the
Right.
station?
Keep an eye on her.
Will do.
All right, Shepard, we need to move fast. I'm itching for revenge.
Well, I mean, I'm here to help,
You
so...
better control yourself, young lady.
You might come here trying to change me.
Nah.
Once up and
I just want your military
recon
assets.
and
I mean, do we
secret
really
access
care if they
to
kill
the station.
Cerberus agents?
Not
We don't
really.
like them either. They've been working against us,
I'd
right?
appreciate it if you would quickly eyeball operations, see that things are setting up smoothly.
What will you be doing?
Drugs.
Checking in on my forces. I need to know how many survived the assault before I can plan the attack. It won't take long. Join me at the command console when you're ready.
Okay. So they're giving us some time to walk around.
Okay. I leveled up. I mean,
You haven't really been using Shockwave at all. Because you need to be close to use Shockwave.
Shockwave is
the
good
only
if they
thing.
have a barrier and I have no other way of getting through it. But, you know,
Oh, like the blue barrier?
like any kind of shield or anything. But
Well, the shield you were using pull.
I don't mean that kind of shield,
Oh.
though. I just mean like any kind of Game?
Yeah, it might have crashed.
No,
Oh.
it's just like forcibly alt-tabbed.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I'm not really using it. I have been using throw. Pull is good. Like, I wish... I don't want to... Well, let me see. Honestly, I think we'll just go with the stuff we use for now. Increase force and damage of biotic detonations. I know, like, we do these on accident. I guess I'll take this, because if I can get it to reset, then I'll just have more time to use it. Okay. So...
Hello, ladies.
All clear.
I think this is literally just an excuse to, save, you know?
Yeah. And, like, look around.
Cerberus knows we're here. We'll be setting up combat ships, so pay attention to the roster updates. We also lost some supplies coming. This is me saying make every damn shot count. Once we get eyes on other parts of the station, some of you will be sent to scout for supplies. Stay smart and alert. We'll have Omega back in no time.
Yes, sir.
Just making sure I'm not missing anything, just...
Hand out all the weapons. No use holding back here.
Okay.
Shepard.
Yes.
Hello!
Ah.
One more try. Crap.
No, I'm trying to talk to...
Arya wants to talk to you.
Oh, okay.
Can't get this right.
Save it in case this is a puzzle.
What's the trouble here?
Power inverters are shorting, trying to find a workaround, but no go. They can probably be scrounged up somewhere on Omega. If you come across a set of carry inverters, bring them back here.
I'll see what I can do.
Carry inverters.
Okay. So once we're on Omega,
You there?
actually.
You don't answer soon. Finally. Where are you? You don't know? Seriously? Look, just check your Omni tool for the station schematics. What do you mean your Omni tool is broken? Ruck, that's not good. Right. I'm not helping you. Sorry. Look, I'll just talk you back to the bunker, okay?
Sure. Hello, there she is. Let me just finish. Looking around.
Commander, if you have a moment.
Okay.
Hacker.
What is it?
I've been tasked with increasing this
I'm gonna
command
go to the
center's
bathroom
control
really
of
quick.
Omega's
How
operating
dare you.
systems. I've hacked surveillance on many
I'll be
decks,
back.
tapped various internal communication conduits, but I can only reach so far. There are terminals in Cerberus-controlled areas, and, well, you could get your hands on them.
Sure thing, I can hack.
Behind these terminals,
You look like you'd be on, like,
code will give you access privileges and more
one of the
information
crew members of the Nebuchadnezzar in
Good.
the Matrix.
I'll keep an eye on
Yeah,
the board
I mean,
and
gotta
I'll
lock
let you
in.
know when codes are activated.
Don't let yourself get distracted while you're doing it. Hello,
Supplies are gonna be tight.
everybody.
If we hadn't lost that shipment. You mean if we hadn't lost that ship and those people? Well, yeah, that too.
This area is still unsecured. Off limits.
Okay. Alright, we'll talk to Arya.
Just a reminder, Commander, when you find Cerberus terminal, please
Okay, that opens up over here.
Thank you.
Az, how are we looking?
All systems operational. Full Omega schematics coming online now.
Let's take a look. I see. Shepard, those force fields we saw. The General has them set up everywhere.
He's controlling access across the station.
What are these dark areas?
Many sections of Omega are powered down. I'm betting power is being siphoned to run those force fields.
Find the source. Priority 1.
And we'll need a full tactical assessment of all Cerberus positions.
I'll get on it.
Shepard, we have work to do. Our losses were significant. We can't field an army large enough to face down Cerberus.
Well, this was your choice.
Need to find allies. Story of my life.
It is the story of
There's
Shepard's
a
life.
gang that's still active. The Talons are resisting the occupation. Not my first choice, but they're all we've got.
Then it's time to play diplomat.
And if the current leader won't join us, the next one will.
Bam.
Sorry to interrupt.
What is it?
I turned away for a second to offload supplies. When I looked back,
You lost her.
well,
We're locked down. She's got to be here somewhere.
This bunker has secret access points to other parts of the station. Unfortunately, Nyreen knows them. Damn it, Bray. If I wasn't already short on manpower. We have to focus on getting the Talons on board. Shepard, I'll meet you at the armory exit.
Oh my god, they were like crank up her mic for that line. Okay. I mean, that's the exit.
Keep an eye out for panels.
But she was standing over here. You guys just lost her.
Couldn't have been that hard.
Everything we have is prepped and ready. It's not much. We get us a scout.
You can go through that door.
What door?
The one behind you.
These ones?
Yeah.
These just lead to where we came in from.
Oh, okay.
Human.
I'm giving up. New inverters are the only answer.
Good luck out there.
I guess.
Alright. Don't need to change anything. Don't need to level up.
What's your history with this gang?
Some mutually beneficial dealings and some occasional violence. The Talons weren't even a blip on our radar until the plague in 2185. Your little war against the other gangs left a vacuum.
Yeah, that's the thing that's annoying about these kinds of reports is, like, everything is suddenly on you.
Yeah.
To, like,
Carve the Talons a bigger piece.
you know, provide all this evidence and stuff, and it's just exhausting.
Are we enlisting them because they're good or because we need numbers?
I would just sit down when you have quiet with a piece of paper and write down everything you remember.
Yeah.
You're gonna let them know that?
Relax, Shepard. This is how it works on Omega. Just
This is a great place for us to be having a heart-to-heart.
Forces are scrambling. Looks like an attack on the Talons. Judging from comm chatter, the priority target is in the area. Could be the Talon leader.
That voice sounds familiar.
Looks like we fight our way through Cerberus to get to them.
Let's move.
Commander, confirming Cerberus activity.
Alright, back into battle.
There we go again. This is an extensive mission.
Yeah. Is this a DLC, I think?
I don't know.
Red
That's
sand?
odd. Why would they leave crates of red sand lying around like this?
Maybe they had something more important going on.
Not Darius. Profit is the only thing that matters to him. Anything else can burn.
Darius only cares about money.
Classic capitalist right
Classic
there.
Darius. Money?
Yeah.
One of these air shafts should lead us to
I mean,
Talon
you wish
territory.
people could just, like, be responsible, but unfortunately that is not the reality a lot of the time.
What am I doing with these?
The terminal is active.
Oh, it's these things.
Oh, do you need something from up there? Does look like there's something there. I bet you have to get it to come down to this platform.
Yeah. Interesting. can only press the one button though.
Okay, maybe you wanted to go up then? And then... The Forgotten Generation. Yep. That's my parent. Yeah, blow it up. Maybe that's why it's not moving. Oh, maybe it will go up and down automatically now? Arya's voice actor?
We're getting some stutter.
Oh no.
Not from... It's the computer, but I think it's just the
There's a
game
button
wheel.
on your the thing.
High velocity.
All that for a high velocity rifle barrel.
What the heck is the button? There it is. Alright. This area, clear. Now, into the airlock. Secret agent time.
Az here. I've hacked into the Cerberus comms. Patching you in now.
Don't worry, your backup's here. I'll take this. Reactivate generator, I saw it, didn't you?
Yeah, I think it's on the other side, so you probably have to go around, yeah.
Hold on. I don't know what that's gonna do, so... We're almost done scouting this location. The surveillance drones indicate the detention center is on par with the last one we hit. Something feels off with the patrol patterns. Recommend another observation run before we extract the civilians.
Power's offline.
There should be a control switch for the generator nearby.
Found it.
Looks like they were using this to observe the detainment centers.
Okay. Whatever that means.
Then there was this button.
Out you go.
Onwards.
That tower is the Talon outpost we're heading for.
Looks like the Talons are giving as good as they get.
That's because they're a badass gang.
Which is why we need them.
Yep.
Commander, Cerberus communications indicate that the high priority target is nearby. Their forces will be directly on your path to the Talon outpost.
Understood.
But will there be loot? Alright, out we go. Yeah, from the Matrix.
Yeah, we looked it up last week, I think?
I think so, yeah.
Because you pointed out that it was her, and I was like, is it really? So we, like, looked it up, and I was like, oh my god, it is her. And she does have a very memorable voice.
Yeah.
Like, if you think about it. But it just didn't click for me, because...
Why is it so loud in here?
I wonder if she does other voice acting work.
Probably.
Like, what else is she in? Well, there's gotta be some Matrix, like, animated series.
There is.
That she probably voiced Trinity in.
Yeah, for sure.
Trinity's probably in it.
The video games were really hard. Matrix video games.
I never played them.
My influence over station systems has just extended by 77%, Commander. Thank you.
She's got that perfect, it's just like, not even like almost husky, but not quite there, but it's like very, I don't know the word I'm trying to think of, but it's just like...
Sultry.
Well, it's like the melody of it is like very, like, pleasing to listen to, right?
I mean, so... I think she's a really cool person. I don't personally... I don't notice anything about her voice, personally.
Really?
I would not have even noticed that was her unless you had
Like,
called it out.
I feel like it almost has this quality where it seems like she's almost like whispering to you as she's talking.
I have to pay more attention.
Turn up your headphone volume, maybe that's why. Guy's just chilling. No idea he's about to be. he almost dead weighted like Luna does when you pick her up. And the other one on this, yeah.
Lots of gunfire, but
the vampire from the vampire movie.
Interview with the Vampire?
Yeah, there's a lot of options here.
Thanks.
Okay. Oh no. I'm stuck.
You're trapped. You're boxed in.
It's loud. Can I have earplugs? They gotta hit like ear reconstructive surgery in the future, right? She falls in love with a werewolf.
She's a vampire and she falls in love with a werewolf?
Is this Twilight?
Oh. Oh, you're right!
Underworld! Yeah.
Underworld! Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't think of that right away because I loved those
They're fun movies.
They're so good. You're right. He is kind of a werewolf, but also he's a werewolf vampire hybrid.
He
right?
is.
Like
well, he becomes one, but he's technically a lycanthrope.
Yeah, first.
Which is a werewolf, but they are like different in that universe.
Yeah. Ari's got him.
Ari's not recharging.
Maybe they charge faster when you're doing damage, like maybe a boost for like when you do damage or something.
I was like, this doesn't seem like it's doing anything. Yeah, there's like 4 Underworld movies, and like they start out and like the first 2 are good, and then they get kind of like really cheesy. But if you're just down for like an action movie, they're fun.
I mean, they're all pretty cheesy, especially because like special effects.
Yeah,
it's crazy because
her name's Selena in those movies.
Yeah. Back then, I feel like we were like, whoa!
Kate Beckinsale.
It looks like a real werewolf. And now I'm like, man.
Get warped, punk? Yeah. Like, if you can't go in, which is like, I think it's like the same mistake I made with Mass Effect 1, is I expected like much more modern gameplay, which is like not fair of it, but like I just had no context for it, you know? But like, you can't go in, oh my god.
Flashbang.
Expecting what is not, like, expecting a cheesy action movie to be anything else than a cheesy action movie, right? And like, so it's not fair to try and grade it by other expectations, right? It's not trying to be like Oppenheimer. Aria, where are you going?
Throw your grenades.
I couldn't, like, he wouldn't stand up. No shield. Oh no, he set up a turret!
Oh, frick.
Where are you going?
He's coming in close. He's gonna set up another turret.
Okay.
It appears we've broken through.
Yeah. Well, that's not even what I'm talking about, because I think the story is great. Like, I really like it. I really like 2, I really like 3, and I feel bad because, like, I think I was just in a bad mood when I started playing 1. Like, it was like a 2-month period where I was just kind of grumpy.
I feel like, too, also, a lot of people, like, yes, there can be a time where, like, a trope is, like, you're just like, okay, this is too much, but I also feel like I like tropes.
Yeah,
like, there are definitely certain things that I like seeing, and so I don't think for something to have a trope in it doesn't necessarily mean
it doesn't mean
bad.
Like, it depends on how the rest of the story works around tropes, because everything's gonna have tropes in it. Oh my god! But yeah, like sometimes I'm like, I should just go back and like delete Mass Effect 1 off YouTube. I was too mean to it.
Oh.
I feel guilty. I'm like, I don't want to be observed in that way. You know?
Don't want to be seen in that manner.
Like, I'm like, I don't know. In my memory, I think I was a lot meaner than I actually was. I think I was just frustrated and grumpy.
Yeah, I don't really remember.
Thank you, Commander.
It's like something I'm like self-conscious about sometimes.
I mean, I do remember you getting mad at the missions sometimes.
I got really mad at the Rachni mission, I remember. But...
Yeah, exactly. Same with, right, because you don't want the main character to be dying, obviously.
Yeah, like immediately.
Or you shouldn't want them to be dying.
I'm focusing up so I have, QTs. Hell yeah, girl!
Well, what does she even need us for?
Take care of the wounded and scavenge what you can. I want us out of here ASAP.
Did that guy just get shot in the freaking femoral artery?
But yeah, he has his little thing though, his little healing thing.
Right. I was like, they were helping him up like he could walk away.
Nyreen, aren't you full of surprises?
Arya, the deception was necessary. I needed to figure out what your plans were. The people on Omega depend on us. I couldn't risk compromising our operation.
Not exactly standard procedures for a street gang.
When Cerberus invaded, the Talons were a mess. I brought new direction. The General's been hunting us ever since. Right now, he's attacking one of our outposts. That's where
sometimes it feels like you just can't catch a break, right?
Yeah, it's the worst when you... Humans really need 3 days off just
Arya, Commander Shepard,
to function.
Right.
The answer is no. Kindly escort yourselves off Talon territory.
How so?
We're here to help. We'll talk about it after we reach your outpost.
It's a generous offer. Arya, does the Commander also speak for you?
Not the way I would have put it, but that's the idea.
All right then. Come with me.
Ooh.
Oh. Yummy.
I don't think so. In my head, I'm tasting like that. The flavor is very salty, which is good.
Improved your biotics since
But I'm like, I need to
You
eat
noticed the biotic grenade?
less salt recently.
You always did like blowing things up, given half a chance.
But what I was gonna say is the Rachni mission. I remember, right? You have that mini map up in the corner, and you freed the Rachni.
There's something to the right.
Yeah. But like, and so like on the map, they're like, you gotta get out, you gotta run, and then you look at the map, and it shows like hundreds of dots on the screen, and you walk out, and there's like 4 enemies there, and you keep there's no indication that they're going to keep spawning indefinitely. And there's no indication that you're supposed to just run by them. And so I was just like, this is so annoying. Because I stood there for like 20 minutes. And I just remember being very annoyed with that. But then when you get to, what was the name of the robot you find when you're driving around in the tunnels? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Near the end of the game?
Oh, yeah. I know.
His name's not Legion, right? That's
no,
Mass
he's
Effect
in
2.
the second game. You're talking about when you find the Prothean computer, right?
Yeah. That part, it got really cool. Yeah. And like, you know, I'm when I think about it, like I was expecting like the gameplay I would expect from at least Mass Effect 3, right? Like, but it's not fair because the game came out like what, 2012 or something?
This one came out in like 2012.
And so like, it's like, bro, back up, I'm talking. But like, you know, and like, this is not me like calling out Harmony, but like Harmony when they, oh my goodness, hello.
Cover their retreat.
when Harmony will be like, I remember they said they were like, you were a little intense in one of the videos, and in my head I'm like, I don't want to be like the toxic gamer guy, you know?
I mean, I don't know. It's not like I can really talk because I get angry at the games I play sometimes too.
Yes.
But I feel like I don't make it too personal. Like, I don't start being like, this game sucks. I start being like, why is this happening? More
Yeah.
you know?
Oh, God.
Like when we were doing that Valguard mission, and I was just like, I don't know, the undead just keep coming. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
Like...
Well, for me, like, it's partially, right, like... Are there more of you? You know, it's that, because, like, being frustrated, watching people play games and being frustrated and stuff is part of the fun, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Like, a lot of times when I'm trash-talking, like, a boss and stuff, I don't actually get angry until I'm on my, like, 50th try, right?
Yeah.
But I like to shit-talk the boss that I'm, like, fighting, you know?
I got a missile launcher.
Hell yeah.
But, you know, what I'm getting at is, like, you have the really toxic gamer guys, right? And I'm like, I don't want to be associated with them, you know? Like, I don't want, so sometimes I'm like, I gotta be, because I do get frustrated and then I get, like, grumpy. So I'm like, I gotta keep my brain, gotta be like, this is a video game, you're just playing a game.
I think you gotta destroy the shield generator. This thing right here.
Why would I do that?
Because I think maybe it will open that. Or maybe not. I thought maybe we could get in there for like a secret or something. I guess you just go through the other door.
Alright, onwards. Alright, ladies. Before we what does he say? What does Captain America say?
Before we get started, does anybody want to get out?
I think a lot about
yeah, and I definitely like I definitely feel like I'm not really on a lot of social media anymore, but I do still use TikTok. And I feel like I have kind of curated my TikTok to be more positive. So even if there are people out there, like, for example, trash-talking Valguard for being too woke or something, it doesn't show up on my feed. And I try to avoid, like, if it does pop up and it's just somebody just ranting for the sake of, like, clicks or just because they're, like, an angry, toxic gamer person, I just, like, skip past it. And I'm like, I'm not even gonna... This is designed strictly to
make
like,
you mad.
make me mad so that I, like, interact with it, but, like, I'm not going to give it that attention, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's definitely, like, it's... That's why I'm saying, like, I feel like I have a set of standards, like, and if somebody's reviewing something and they're just like, I only review books that are, like, they don't have, a political agenda. Like, I'm like, okay, so you review nothing, because every book or movie or something has something. So, right, exactly. So you can't just be like, I'm just gonna ignore or, like, hate on things that I disagree with personally instead of looking at it from a critical perspective.
Well, and that's why, like, I don't mind games with multiple endings. Like, I don't hate them. But I prefer games with a clear canonical through line. Because I don't want to have to, like, be, like, thinking about, like, oh, if I had said this, like, I just don't love that kind of stuff a lot.
He looks like he's coming at you on wheelies or something. He feels like floating.
Skating along.
Here he comes. Oh, never mind. Didn't even get started.
Get cooked, scrub.
Alright, you guys. I was like, I would just throw a singularity in there, but like, good luck. Can you stop blowing shit up, please? Their smoke bombs do last like a surprisingly long
like it
time.
just hangs
Like,
around. They're gassy. Because, like, you know, what it took me a while, like a little bit with Mass Effect to get into is that Mass Effect games are right, like at least the first 3. They have some interactive gameplay elements, like what we're doing now, but it's essentially a movie that you also shoot people in. You know, like you're not really supposed to be like spending your whole time like understanding every element of the Citadel and stuff, right? It's a movie, less of like an RPG. No grenades.
Here, I'll throw some grenades of my own.
Passage to the base, are you? A long drop is the best way to get rid of unwanted guests around here.
I think they're telling you to use throw to push them off the edge. She said a long drop.
Like throw these guys?
Maybe.
Which guys?
Like he's standing over a hole, I think. Oh, not anymore, but he was. Because that middle part is just a big hole, you know?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Just
yeah. There you go, you got him. There might be a guy there.
Are those
I
doors
got
open
him.
yet?
They're working
You're a lucky punk.
on it. They've hacked the bridge controls.
Can you get away? And yeah, like this is the kind of game too where I don't find turning up the difficulty like more satisfying, you know? Like, oh, he moved at the last second. So like, you know, wanting, I don't know,
Doors open. Let's go.
more intuitive. You know, I'm a mechanics like combat kind of guy, and this is really like the abilities have some mechanics behind them, but it's kind of right. If you throw like a singularity at an enemy, normally they get cooked. Hello, everybody.
Boss, it's good to see you, boss.
Boss. Someone's important. And I do love Morden. Morden is a truly great character.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Well, I know I have seen people, like, because it's impossible to have not been spoiled on some Mass Effect stuff. I know, like, if you get the path where he dies, people are like, it's fucked up.
Can't say I know what that is, because the one playthrough I did, he definitely didn't die. So...
Yeah, I'm really interested to see what ME5 ends up being, because it's been so long.
We'll be evacuating this location as soon as
Like, this is like, if you gave me, like, that laser rifle you got in an arcade, you know, it would feel more like what I would expect. It'd be a long-ass arcade game.
I do have to say, with, like, I am really loving the battle mechanics and the story and everything of Valgard,
Yeah.
so, like, that gives me hope that maybe the next Mass Effect will be, you know.
Creatures created by Cerberus. They eviscerate their victims' DNA, converting them into more adjutants.
Some kind of Reaper-based weapon. I fought them before. They're a nice.
Yes, that DLC was incredible. I really liked that part.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
And it actually kind of played into what I was predicting. I don't know if you were in chat at that time, but I was pointing out to Ronnie that, like, I had noticed that like, each, what they call, like, era, or, like, you know, cycle of the universe, there was, like, synthetic and biotic warfare, like the Geth and Quarians, and then then you've got the Protheans and whatever they were called, and then you've got the Reapers and whatever the OG species is called, and I was like, so the cycle is very clearly that, like, it seems like no matter what happens, like, AI becomes sentient enough to want freedom.
Yeah, exactly. I do mad about some things and aren't realizing how dark it's actually going with Valgard. I also saw people being like, oh, Valgard isn't dark. And it's like, literally, there was that town that was murdered.
I saw
really early on
a
in the
post,
game, and like,
and I didn't look too deeply because I didn't want to spoil anything, but they were like, I just fought a naked witch in a room that was, like, she came out of an entire pool of blood, and I was like, damn.
And also, like, I do also think, if I'm comparing a similar game, right, like a fantasy RPG,
yeah,
I think I do still like, right now, Baldur's Gate 3 better for story and, like, character depth kind of thing, but I haven't finished Valgard yet, so it's not fair for me to really rate them.
I don't think, like, so this is what I'm talking about with, like, reviews, right? They're both RPGs.
Yeah.
But Baldur's Gate is a true RPG. The world building, like, every character has unique dialogue. Like, even, like civilians and stuff are doing unique stuff, right? People that are NPCs. Veilguard is an action RPG. Like, there's the main characters, there's the characters you can talk to who matter, but the combat is supposed to be right? Like, it's supposed to be really interactive, and, like, you explore a little bit, but not like Baldur's Gate.
It's darker than The Last of Us? Oh, fuck. I guess I gotta look forward to that.
I mean, yeah, and, you know, my first thought was standard. I was like, it's a little boring. But then when you found the bigger guys, I'm like, okay, this is cool. Like, I'm enjoying that some of the demons are really challenging, which is what I found kind of annoying about.
And like you said, you're getting a lot more variation with them in this one,
they don't just look like
I like that too.
The same guy over and over again.
And I will say, I did spoil myself a little bit. I didn't watch the whole video, but about Tosh, the Kunari companion, and I really am considering her being my main romance.
Okay.
So, but I have to add her in first and see if I actually, like, really like her, or if I just liked that one scene that I saw at the beginning of.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm having fun with it.
I mean, I would still like to go for Nev, I think, but she is not in the party right now, so it's kind of hard.
Still no adjutants. Thank the spirits for that.
Okay, we definitely have not found all the memories.
No, not yet.
Because I don't think we've even found all the locations.
I think you have 3 out of 5. I think.
Cerberus is backing off for now. Make sure the scouts keep an eye out for the next attack.
Lucanus is who I have right now.
You've done an excellent
I saw
job,
a great
Melanie,
Lucanus meme.
but I'll be taking over.
In my party,
You know what happens to people.
since Nev is not there, because Nev was my first choice, but I didn't save Minrathus, so...
My people won't stand for that.
Yes, they do seem nauseatingly loyal. Either way, I'll get what I want.
Not this time.
Were they fighting over who controls Omega?
I think so. I think this won't do anything.
I mean, it'll make Arya mad.
That's what I mean.
But maybe if she knows that you're... I don't know what's gonna happen. So I just want to say, this is just me spitballing ideas. But it might make Arya be like, okay, well, if Shepard's also gonna side with her, then maybe I have to, like...
But what I'm thinking is, like, this will make her mad, and maybe she'll be mad to the point where she won't listen to anybody's reason.
Yeah.
Versus, like, we don't really know this gang. I don't know.
The devil you know is better than the devil you don't
Open
kind
your
of
eyes.
situation.
This is a war of attrition, and you're on the wrong side.
You might be right. But the people of Omega are my priority.
You take over one gang and you think you're ready to decide what's best for Omega? Nyreen, watch and learn.
As. Everything's in place.
Ass.
The entire station's connected.
Guess who's back with a brand new rap?
People of Omega,
It's me!
I have returned. Cerberus believes they have beaten you. They believe they have you under control. They are gravely mistaken. You are the lawless of the galaxy. You cannot be beaten, and you will never be controlled. Be ready. Your chance to strike out against your oppressors is coming. Together we will take Omega back!
The cats, when they're waking us up at 4 a.m. because they're hungry.
Yeah.
That's your plan? Throw civilians at Cerberus?
Anything is better than being locked up like mindless animals waiting for slaughter.
I know what you're up to, Arya. And I don't like it. I have civilians to evacuate.
Well,
I'll deal with this
excuse
later.
me.
Alright, let's get these people ready to go. Now!
What are you trying to do?
Trying. The people of Omega, my people, love a good street fight. When it breaks loose, they'll be ready. Nyreen's code of ethics won't let her sit by if civilians are exposed. It's what makes her utterly predictable and therefore easy to manipulate.
Cerberus is launching another offensive.
Of course they are.
I'm not the only one who didn't like your little speech, Arya.
Glad I got his attention.
Commander, landing pads are yours. My people and I will hold the main doors.
Yeah, I honestly, we need to get rid of the time change.
Yeah.
Because it really messes with the cats, like...
Going back to Lucana's for a bit, I saw a meme and it was like... so, I do think the gift giving is kind of dumb, because you don't really get anything...
Yeah, I wish we got at least a little mini
But it was
scene or
like
something.
Alistair in Dragon Age 1. This is my favorite rose. I picked it in the fields of Ferelden. I love it because my mother wore it in her hair. And it was like, neat! A cube! in Dragon Age Railguard.
Wow, a frog statue.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I mean, it's not that big a deal, but I was like, it seems like they were like, alright, I guess we're gonna put this feature in.
Right, I was like, why even include the gift-giving mechanic at all, right?
Yeah.
At that point. Alright, you guys just hang out here, I guess. I'll go retake this,
Betrayal! Light everyone up.
abrupt.
Yeah, they just kind of like, you're like, oh, I got this thing for you. And then they just go, thanks.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I do like Lucanus. I'll probably romance him at some point.
Yeah, the thing I saw about him, it was like the meme, and it was like Alistair gives you an 8-page paragraph about his favorite flower in Mass Effect 1, you know?
Yeah.
And then it was like, Lucanus, I like coffee.
Well, I liked the aspect where you go on like the coffee date with him and he memorizes the type of drink that you like.
Yeah.
And I'm interested to see if that comes back later. Like, does he invite you over for coffee and he's like, oh, you said that you liked like a strong and bitter coffee, like a kiss goodbye, so like he like makes you that or something. But like, I mean, I haven't gotten that far in the game yet, so...
You made a mistake.
Exploded instantly. But that's also why I was like, I'm gonna at least go get Tosh when we next play.
Yeah.
And then I would like to get Emmerich too, honestly. But I don't know if that's gonna move anything forward before we do any more side quest stuff. Because like I said, I want to be able to take who I think I like the best on all the side quests with me.
Yeah.
It's just there's a million in Minrathous and Treviso right now.
Mm-hmm.
Also, because I feel like I kind of want Nev to be back in the party before I finish all the Minrathous ones. Because I feel like she would like to go on the ones there with me, you know?
Yeah.
But she's not answering my calls. Babe! Pick up your sending stone.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
There's a guy in there. I don't know if you get, like, an award for
at least we get
saving
XP.
a certain amount of them or something. But, like, I do have to say for Velgard, even, like, some of the side quests, I do, like, they're simple, and I like them. Like, the one that we did last time in Minrathous with the 3 ritually killed bodies and the spirits. Like, it adds to the story a little bit, but it didn't take, like, super long to do it. You kind of just did it as you were, like, walking through the city, so...
Yeah, I'm a big fan of quests that, like, and I don't know, because, like, I even think this game is kind of too spread out. I get it's a galactic war and stuff. I would rather just kind of be given, like, every time I get on the ship, it tells me who wants to talk to me, and then it goes, like, do you want to go to this planet or this planet, right? Because, like, you just spend a lot of time just, like, walking around.
Which I do like that they added that as an aspect to Valgard too, where it tells you if somebody has something time sensitive to say.
Yes,
or
it's
if
very
like,
helpful.
If they have new dialogue. His shields keep regenerating because he's near a pylon. Ah! My life flashed before my eyes.
I wish I could see your HP!
That's it. Cerberus is pulling out.
Cerberus has a strong pull-out game.
They're pulling out.
The Talons will join your cause. Someone's got to make sure you don't run roughshod over our people.
You see, Shepard.
Let me guess. She said I was predictable and therefore easy to manipulate.
Yeah.
Pretty much word for word. She thinks she's playing you.
Nothing new here. One thing, though. I maintain command over my people. This is not up for debate.
Just have them ready.
Oh, they'll be ready.
Like, Arya's not really the type of person that you could have in a subordinate position.
No, not at all. It's almost like the Bad Batch. Like, you need, like, 5 of her who are completely insane, and if something big enough comes up, you just throw them in there. Look at that guy.
Be the frontline fodder. Now we just need to bring down the force fields to clear the way to Afterlife.
Which will release Omega civilians.
Cerberus will have a million fires to put out. In one fell swoop, we'll have the people in the Talons working for us.
It's manipulative. I do think that.
Compromise your alliance before it even takes shape.
I've learned not to put much stock in truth and goodwill.
It might be time to start again.
Tell you what, I'll take it under advisement.
POV, you're Bernie Sanders disgusted with the DOC right now.
Things are starting to heat up over here. We need to bring you in fast.
Like, what does this reputation mechanic do? Like, I know I need to get a high enough military strength, but I don't know what that part of it's doing.
Well, I think you've already had only a couple options, but you've had options where it's like you only got the Paragon option because it was high enough.
Is reputation Paragon?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought there was Paragon, Reputation, and Renegade.
No, it's your reputation as a Paragon or a Renegade.
I've blocked enemy access to critical areas. The frontal assault should be less treacherous.
I don't know if he picked up that thing the other guy needed on the other
This
side.
is Ronnie writing her novel.
That's how I type too.
Yeah, goblin mode.
Goblin mode.
Relax. I got this.
I mean,
That guy urgently needs your attention.
hello?
Forehead to forehead.
I'm booping him!
Tentative excitement. Welcome to Herod's Emporium, human. Relieved? I am grateful for Aria's return. Hidden back room was getting confining. Her patrol liberated me. Cunningly, I have a plan to recoup my losses.
Gunningly.
Gunningly.
Informative. The General threw out Aria's couch from Afterlife upon taking over. I would like to gain her favor.
Getting her
by
couch?
repairing it. Temptingly. If you find it and
Temptingly.
send me the coordinates, I will
Me
make
trying
it
to
worth
write,
your while.
putting a ly adjective at the end of every
Upon
dialogue
success, I will give you a
tag.
finder's fee for your trouble.
I'll let you know.
Courteously. Have a nice day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
I will buy this, because I do keep my pistol on me. And we use the assault rifle. Alright. Yo, what up, Arya?
Talk to me, Az.
I've located the source that's powering the Cerberus force fields.
Yes, I see.
It's in the
Shepard, take a look
mushroom.
at this. The General is siphoning power from one of my main reactors deep in the bowels of Omega's mines.
Unfortunately, access is cut off by the force fields themselves.
Not completely. There's an open route through that dark area, then up.
The processing plant for one of the mines. It's been powered down. No force fields blocking it.
We infiltrate there, find our way through the mine, then take that elevator to the reactor's back door.
Good eyes, Shepard. Let's go.
Not without me.
Aria, my patrol, quarter in the perimeter.
Please. You
That
didn't
was
catch
my
me.
I was like, was that you?
Allies
This
now.
was, it was just like,
Didn't Arya tell you?
I wish we had ice cream or
Irene
something.
was expected, Bray. Return to your station.
The Talons are ready. But if I
he's like, this lady keeps appearing, disappearing, she keeps getting me in trouble.
Come down for good. So like it or not, you're stuck with me.
It's almost as if you don't trust me.
It's exactly as if I don't trust you.
But trust
Trust in
We're going to
me.
war together. I'll make sure we can rely on each other.
Agreed, Commander. Glad one of you isn't on a power trip.
Go wait by the med bay, Irene. We'll join you shortly. Shepard, I have last-minute orders to dole out. I'll meet you there, too.
Okay. We've been dismissed.
I can almost taste it, Shepard.
Never mind.
Once
She's
we
not
stop
done.
the leaching of the reactor, my path to the General will be clear.
Well,
I can't believe this mission is still going on.
standing between him and us.
Details. We don't have time to waste. Is there something you want to talk about?
What happens when we bring the force fields down?
The people revolt, chaos ensues, and we lead the Talons and my forces on a wanton path right through the General's command center in Afterlife.
A bloodbath.
It's true. When the force fields come down, all hell breaks loose. But as far as I'm concerned, all the blood's on Petrovsky's hands.
Do you think Nyrene's over whatever happened between you?
It was a long time ago. But Nyrene's the type that doesn't forget. I run roughshod over most people, and if the tracks
I wonder
leave
why,
are at least permanent.
What's her race
As
called?
different as we are, I don't wish
Sorry?
to be
Oh, sorry, they don't have
as
eyebrows.
long as she doesn't get
Yeah, I
me.
remember I pointed that out.
Yeah.
The only one who has them is Liara.
General
So I'm like,
gave
did she like tattoo those on there, or?
Bested me. The man has turned Omega into a prison and a launch pad for Cerberus campaigns. You should hate him too. I, for one, can't wait to finally get my hands on him.
I won't bother you with more questions.
All right, when you're ready, I'll meet you and Nyrene at the exit by the med bay.
I was like, which one is that?
Squad leaders are prepping their units. Ready to go in 5.
Shepard, got a second?
What's up?
I know time is short, but I was hoping we could talk. Alone.
You can't influence me.
I'm immune to propaganda.
Now may be our only chance.
I'm not trying to undermine Arya. I know she has to be ruthless. Let her have revenge. I'm not doing this for me, and I'm not doing it for Arya or what we once had.
Her voice got like doubled. Did you hear that?
Omega. I get it.
Someone has to be their voice in all this. Incredibly powerful forces are about to do battle, with them caught in the middle. I just hope, as we bring down those force fields and go to war, that you can keep the people in mind.
What's your impression of Petrovsky?
An adversary worthy of respect, and not just because he's shrewd. When I was starting to organize the Talons, he offered amnesty to anyone who set down their weapon. The few of my people surrendered, and he made good on his word.
So he has a code.
And, as near as I can tell, it doesn't exactly match the elusive man's.
Yeah, well that guy's elusive.
You needn't worry about the Talons, Shepard. They were thieves and scoundrels once, but they serve with integrity now. We're fighting for a better world. I have to wonder if the same can be said for our Asari friend. I suppose we'll know soon enough.
How did you get mixed up with Arya?
I was happy in the Turian military, but when my biotic abilities started to manifest, my superiors saw fit to reallocate me. They practically locked me away. I couldn't use my skills to benefit my people, so I quit. I floated around the galaxy, looking for a new purpose.
And you found your way here?
More like I lost my way here. But then
That's not flying, it's falling with style.
Who didn't let anyone define her. I'll admit, I was mesmerized. I wanted a little bit of that to rub off on me.
How close were you two?
The draw was undeniable. Her strengths mirrored my insecurities. Maybe deep down it was the same for her. But trying to be with her turned into trying to be her. Irene Kandros was vanishing.
You seem like your own person to me.
For all the drama between us?
Yeah, I don't think we need two of you running around.
She helped me remember who I am. It took a lot to break away from her. But I regret nothing.
It's honestly kind of like when people who have my kind of like semi-dramatic personality are in the same room with me, I just don't like it. I'm like, this is too much.
What they do to people? They could still be out there. And if they return, I don't want to even think about what would happen to Omega's people. The image of that drives me and haunts me.
What do you know about the Cerberus force fields?
The technology comes from beyond the Omega-4 relay. Flesh disintegrates upon contact. The power required must be enormous. I fear that disrupting it could...
I did save that power station.
I hope we'll proceed with care and certainty.
I appreciate it, Irene. We're heading out soon.
I'll be ready.
I mean, Irene is obviously meant to be the Paragon ally here, and Arya is the renegade one.
It's not very subtle. Alright, Autobots, roll out. Better fire rate, less damage. Accuracy is way worse. Keep my... Wait, did it change it?
Yeah, you changed it.
That's the one I had.
Yeah, I think so.
Nah, we'll stick with that.